Okay, so today is the day we've been waiting for since October, so 5 months. We have not seen our boat since we took it out of the water and winterized it, and we have not actually gotten to take it on a trip yet because when we bought it, we took it out of the water to winterize. So today we are driving all the way to Boston. We're driving 12 hours, and we have been slowly purchasing stuff for the boat over time. And we've been buying everything through like Amazon or whatever, anything to like find cheaper stuff that we can buy all the things we need for the vessel. So here we go. So we've got all of this stuff here that we are taking on our drive today. Look at the name of these vacuum cleaners, like the Jelly Pig, but it was very cheap on Amazon and it was the highest rated one they had. So hopefully it's actually worth it. But we're taking all of that with us today, and it's a long drive. Joey is upstairs getting dressed right now, and we are going to fill up the car. Our friend Mark was supposed to be going with us, but he actually got sick. So we're actually doing a couple things on this trip. We're going to have another episode about this, but we're also unveiling our dinghy that we purchased. So we bought a very unique dinghy. We'll talk about that later. We are about ready to fill the car up and start the drive to Boston because we live in Ohio. All right, here we go. My morning coffee. Joe, I'm gonna go pull the car around. So today's the day.
Today is the day.
Are you ready for this 12 plus hour drive?
Don't remind me it's 12.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long day. No, to be honest, we drove across the country together. What was it, 4,000 miles when we moved from Los Angeles to Ohio? And it was yeah, that was like a week trip, so this is nothing compared to the drives that we've done.
Maybe we'll get to stop at a Waffle House.
Maybe. I filled up your water cup, your Aloha cup.
Thank you.
Ooh, foreshadowing, maybe, of something. Anyways. Okay, well, let's start putting all of this in the van, and let's get out of here. You go, boys. Yeah. What are you guys doing? I'm sorry you guys can't go on this trip. Yeah, you're gonna stay with Mom. You're gonna stay with Mom for a couple of days. She's gonna come pick you up in a little bit. Yeah, you're not going on this one. You're gonna go on the next trip with us when we actually move the boat. You guys are good boys. Yeah, it's a good boys. These are boys. Yes. There it is. Get that choice. And then we had these custom stickers made. This is actually a photo of our boat for our YouTube channel that we had turned into like a cartoon. I'll have to show the picture that we based this off of because it's literally identical. all this is going. I think we should start with this row. What do you think? Oh, I'm tired already. These space saver bags are the best thing ever. We have so much clothes in these. All stuff for the boat, and it shrinks it down like 10 times. This is the dog bed that is currently flat. It's so cool. We're filling her up. Take that. What is this? There was a third thing that I figured out. 2 of the 3 things that while in bed last night I reminded myself to bring. I cannot remember the third one. It might have been the money, I just don't remember. Anything else? I brought measuring tape to be able to measure stuff, tools that we might need. Anything else? All right, we've got everything back there. Surprisingly, it all fit. Is there anything else we want to take? But
I don't think so.
Time to go. I haven't even put the address in my phone yet. Okay, 11 hours and 26 minutes.
Less than I thought.
All right, ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. Well, after 11 and a half hours of driving from Ohio, we've arrived in Marion, Massachusetts. And we needed a place to stay for the night. So the only actual lodging nearby, Barden's boatyard, where the boat's being kept, is this cute little bed and breakfast. We didn't even know it was a bed and breakfast, but we're at the Seashell Inn in a very historic home turned bed and breakfast built in 1799, and we are just in awe and in love with the decor and the history, and we are looking forward to a home cooked breakfast tomorrow morning, which I'm sure we'll update you on. All right, bye.
Well, we are outside of our boat. The drive yesterday was not too terrible. It was 11 and a half hours though, so we were both really tired. But we ended up staying at a really cute bed and breakfast that we found that was really close to the boatyard that our boat is sitting at. This is our boat right here that we were putting in the water at the end of March. So we've got a couple weeks left. So we're bringing in all the stuff that we just brought, and then we have to wait here a couple days for our dinghy that we ordered. We ordered a really special dinghy that we're doing an episode about, a really unique dinghy, which if you went to any boat shows in the last couple years, you might know what we ordered. But we're really excited about that. There's still a lot of snow and ice, so we have to be really careful as we bring stuff to the back of the vessel today. We're gonna start organizing stuff inside. We're gonna take all this stuff that we've purchased, open it all up, get it all organized. We're gonna learn more about our vessel, because obviously this is the first time we've been on it since we purchased it back in October, because we immediately pulled it out of the water for the winter. So we haven't gotten a chance to be on it all winter. So we're gonna learn more about the systems, make sure we understand everything. The old owner actually lives very nearby, so if we have any questions, we're gonna call him, and he actually said he's gonna come see us here in the next day or two while we're here. We're also gonna go buy some fishing rods off of this gentleman that he's 88 years old, and for a hobby, he repairs fishing rods. So we're gonna buy a couple rods for the back of the boat, just while we're driving, just while we're doing this trip. We want to have some rods in the water and catch some fish. We're waiting on the boatyard people to get here so we can say hello. We haven't seen them all since October. We're gonna get started now. Is that your Titanic moment? Don't slip, that ice is really slippery. I slipped on it last night. I'm already slipping. Okay, so one secret about me, I'm not afraid of the water at all, but I am oddly enough super afraid of heights, especially ladders. So I'm making Joey walk the ladder because every time I get on it, I start shaking. There's something about me and ladders where I just don't do well. Joe, I think the van can fit, so I'm gonna pull it through. That's closer, way better than walking 18 feet, and I don't have to walk through the ice now. Okay. Now I can help more. I feel better. Well, at least all of the water that was back here last night kind of dried up a little bit. It's not as bad, because there was like a foot of water back there last night. There's a foot of snow in my shoe right now. Oh, I just realized, Joe, that these are the floating docks. They take them out for the winter. These are the docks. So they bring them out for the winter, put them back in the spring. That's brilliant. Okay, it felt like we brought a lot more, but that's the last item. That's it. You got it? See, I can't do ladders. Like, I'm gonna go up there, but you have to hold the ladder when I go up. Yeah, that's because I have like this weird fear of ladders. Maybe I was a black cat when I was in a different life. I don't give cat vibes though. I give kind of like golden retriever vibes. Don't give me that face. Don't give me that face. I smile enough to be a golden retriever. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna lock up the car, and then I'll come up. Okay? Okay, will you hold the ladder when I come up? Well, the first thing we need to do is figure out the heater. This boat is really unique where it's got two different types of heat sources. But it also makes it to where there's confusion because trying to figure out which one is the correct one. So obviously we have DC power, and then AC power, and DC power is like batteries. So we have a heater that runs off of diesel fuel system, and then we also have an electronic heater. So if I was to guess, I would assume our electronic heater had to do with the air conditioned AC power. And I feel like this DC heater is the one that runs off of diesel. So I'm waiting for the old owner to text me back, how do we turn on the AC heat? Because I don't know how to do it. Our old vessel, we only had, did we even have a heating source? Well, we lived in LA. Like, there was no, you didn't need heat. Well, first of all, having a battery like system we didn't have on our old vessel. Like, we just had shore power. So Jerry, I'm almost positive that this heater is the one that runs from the diesel fuel. That's why you could hear it start up last night when we tried to turn it on. So I think that's the one we don't want to use right now because everything's winterized. There was no issue turning it on for a second. That's not a big deal. Because I don't even know if like the heater has parts that have to be winterized, like the engine does. But I'm waiting for him to message me back, but I have a feeling it's the air conditioner. So there's an air conditioner and an air conditioner pump. So I'm waiting for him to text me which one is the right one. So once he texts us back, we'll start bringing everything in. Or actually, let's go ahead and start bringing everything inside so it's not out there getting cold. And then we'll use this room as the unloading room. So we'll put all the boxes on the couches and then start moving stuff to where it needs to go. This is going to the kitchen. We have been literally collecting stuff for 6 months for the boat. And we sold our house. And so obviously we went through all of our old house stuff before we started purchasing and went to get things that, just tried to save anything we could that we knew we would need for the boat. And we have a couple little projects we're doing today. Ooh, the new pots and pans. These are so cool. They're handleless pots and pans. Most of the stuff I bought is kitchen. Hold on. And then, hold on. Well, I guess you gotta be gentler with these. I know how to fix it.
You will learn. You will learn how to take care of her.
So the project that we're gonna do today, Joe, when we get back is, so there are different types of drawers. Listen to me, just mansplaining. There are different types of drawers, and our boat is designed with drawers where it's wood on wood. So the wood slides on wood, and that's how it opens. So I read something online that when they're sticking, you put candle wax on both sides and that it's actually how you are supposed to maintain them. There's an oil, and then you can use wax. So we're going to pull anything out that's a drawer today, and we're going to just gradually heat these up and just slide this back and forth on any edge, the edges that slide on the bottom and the inside. And we're going to get wax on all of these. And it supposedly like transformed your drawers to where they don't stick anymore. So that's why we brought the candle wax. So hopefully by the time we get back, he tells us how to turn on the heat because I'm cold. But while we're gone, so I am not draining anything, I'm going to go ahead and turn everything back off. Well, good news is we have heat now. So actually we went and bought some fishing poles off of an older gentleman today. He actually was a retired fisherman. Like, that's what he did for his career after the military. And so as a hobby, he repairs fishing rods. We bought 3 fishing rods from him today. And there they are. All of them are really nice pin pulls, so we're going to be able to fish on our trip. So much has happened since last time I recorded. So the old owner of the boat, instead of just responding to my text messages, asking about the heat, he actually came and visited us for the last hour and a half, and he went through the systems with us, explained to us how the shore power works on the AC controller, and how the battery charger works and all that stuff. So now we understand exactly how to get the heat on. So we have heat now, so the boat is not freezing. So now we're gonna start unpacking all of this. We have a couple little projects we're gonna do today. I saw this thing online that said if you wax the drawers on anything where it's wood on wood, that the drawers will open easier. So all of our drawers are they don't slide very easy. So we are going to wax them all and see if that fixes them, because honestly, I don't want to remodel the kitchen. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I want to make sure everything starts to look nicer. So I'm gonna work on all of these, I'm pretty sure these are all brass. Get all of these brass pieces cleaned. We're gonna go through and clean all of the brass eventually on the boat, because there's so much brass. Our pots and pans. We use an air fryer Instapot. That also is our rice cooker because we go through a lot of rice. So at least we're not cold anymore, and we can get this going. And then we're hoping that we have enough time tonight to go to Costco and go get a list of anything we think we forgot. There's a couple things we're going to upgrade on the boat as well today that we already purchased, and then we're going to go get as much as we need at Costco, get this all prepped, and then we're waiting on our dinghy to be delivered. So just a little bit longer and we will have this all done. Well, we had a very long day.
Very long, but very productive and feels good.
Yeah, so everything we brought, we pretty much unpacked 100%, and we're starving, because it's, 6 p.m., 7 p.m.? Mm-hmm. We're going to go to dinner. Where are we going? Turks? Is that what it's called?
Turk seafood.
So it's called Turk Seafood. I ate there the last time.
It's only 5:30.
We were here. Oh, it's only 5:30.
But it feels like it's 11 p.m.
It feels like it's 11 p.m. I ate at Turks the last time when we purchased the boat in October, and it's the best seafood ever. There is sushi and pretty much anything. So we're going to get a really good seafood since we're here. But we got a lot of work done today. The heater was blowing all afternoon, and it's nice and cozy and warm. We're actually going to sleep on the boat tonight because they're letting us, and might as well since it's already cozy, and we got all of our pillows opened and blankets, and we even have a heated blanket, which I want to try because we bought one. But we're gonna go to dinner now, and we will see you guys in a little bit. Well, we made it to Turks Seafood, which is super busy right now. There was only one parking spot open, so hopefully it's as good as it was last time. I don't know what's taking Joey so long. Well, maybe he passed me. Oh my God, there's literally even parking on the other side of the road. This place is busy. How did you pass me? How did you pass me? I didn't even see you walk by.
I wanted to get my name on the list.
Oh, did you?
Nice little date night here on Sunday.
I do it. Okay, are the crab cakes good? Are they good?
Yes.
The crab cakes look so good. Oh, are you gonna feed me one? Okay. Oh my god. That's so good.
Ginger aioli.
The aioli is good. What's that little coin mixture?
Probably a mango salsa.
Yes. Okay, seriously? Okay.
Okay, we walked out of a building.
Shut up. What were your thoughts on Turk's seafood? Or, yeah, it's Turk's. It was the best.
So good.
The best seafood I have ever had. Like, I still taste the crab cakes, and that,
Oh, ginger aioli.
yeah, it had ginger in the aioli, which I've never had aioli that had ginger in it. But diabolo is something I eat all the time. It's a pasta that has ground pepper flakes in
A
it.
little bit of spice, a little bit of tomato.
Stop. No, it's like pasta sauce with like ground pepper flakes in it. But it was the best diabolo I have ever had.
Yeah, the noodles are good.
It was
the
so
shrimp and
good.
The scallops are good.
Okay, well, let's go back to the boat
We're stuffed.
and go to bed. But that was one of the best like seafood dinners I've ever had. That was phenomenal.
It was great.
Okay, let's go to bed. It has been another really long but fun day on the boat. So today we went to Costco and spent quite a few hours going through things that we needed, and bought a whole bunch of things that we didn't bring with us on the trip. We installed a new television. We bought a cheap TV at Costco and put it in the living room. We had an amazing dinner tonight. I can't remember the name of the place right now. Walden's. It was another seafood restaurant, not very far from here, that was delicious. Company that we hired to put the new name on our boat, our vessel, came today and removed the old name. And they're installing the new name tomorrow, which we'll probably do an episode all about why we named the boat what we named it. I'm not telling you that right now. So I'm really excited to open this. So I figured I'd record this since we didn't record much today. Also, today was gorgeous. It was 65 degrees today. The sun was shining all day long. It was beautiful out. We were able to get a lot of things done. We actually turned the heater off in the boat today. We just now are turning it back on about 5 minutes ago. It was an amazing day. So let's start opening the package. I had to also go buy a carpenter knife today because we didn't have one on the boat. And I was like, well, I need it for multiple projects. So another project that I'm doing is, I found this online, but it's a stainless steel wrap. And so we're actually going to wrap the front of the refrigerator with stainless steel wrap. So let me switch the camera so you can see it. So we're actually going to wrap both of these with the stainless steel wrap and to rejuvenate it, because we actually don't want to remove these fridge and freezers. They're actually quite interesting. They use an older technology where the freezer only has to be on for 1 hour a day. And the energy savings on that is quite tremendous. The refrigerator also runs on very low power. So you don't find them like that anymore. So we figured, well, why don't we, make them a little bit nicer with the stainless steel stuff that we found on Amazon. We're gonna learn how to do this tonight after I get this together too. It's just a box within a box. It's literally, I just opened the box. And there's another box. That was a big reveal. I can't remember how much I paid for this because honestly, I ordered this like 5 months ago, but I did buy it on Amazon. So this has the artificial grass in it. Okay. On the... Yep. All right, and then it says put the grass in it. This was so easy, actually. Oh, I like it. So the hydrophobic mat actually keeps the grass in place. Obviously, this is going to sit flatter once I put it outside. Okay, that's it. So we're going to put this outside, and this will be for the dogs to use the bath. Now our dogs will have a place to use the bathroom. That is my, other than doing the refrigerator, that's my last project tonight. Now we're just waiting for the dinghy to be delivered, which we'll talk more about later. Probably in another episode because I'm really excited about the dinghy. Well, good morning. Actually, I think it's starting to become afternoon already, but we're getting ready. This is our last full day here, prepping the boat prior to us departing in a couple weeks. So after we leave the boat, the marina, the boatyard, is going to unwinterize all the engines and everything, get everything ready, top off fuel, put in water in the water tank, get all that up and running for us. Potty area is done. That's going to be really nice. And then obviously on the back here, they removed the old name off the side of the boat yesterday. And he's coming today to put the new name on it. So the old boat name was called Roving Seas. And the reason why we removed it is the old owner asked if we would be willing to change the name, which we already were anticipating changing the name because we kind of wanted to name our boat similar to our old boat's name, which I guess I'll show you that in another video too. Joey and I used to live on a boat in Long Beach, California for years before we moved back to my hometown in Ohio and bought the restaurant and all that stuff. I guess in their family, every single vessel him and his father had ever owned was named Roving Seas. So I felt it was right to give him the name back. So they actually already bought a new boat. They're working on it, and they're going to name it Roving Seas. Because when he came yesterday, he was talking to us about all the projects they're doing with their new boat. He's going to put that on, and then I can't wait to show it off to everybody. I think it's going to look really cool. Joey and I can kind of explain what it is once we tell everybody. But yeah, today's the last long day, so I am actually going to Western Marine because I realized that I've looked through everything on the boat and there's not a bridle for when you drop anchor. Usually what you use is a bridle that then attaches to the actual structural part front of the vessel. It is gorgeous out. It is warmer here right now than it is in our town in Ohio. Well, it's been a long 4 days. We've been here for 4 days, but we are finally going home. So it is an 11.5-hour drive from where the boat is currently. The dinghy got shipped. We put some of it together, unwrapped it a little bit, and did some final shopping today. Went to West Marine one more time. We got some clothes and some stuff today too, but we'll be back here in a couple weeks to drive it on its first major, almost 400-mile leg. It's its first long distance drive with us, so it'll be fun. So now we're about to take our drive and go home and Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you for supporting us, and have a great rest of your week.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
They will fit, but it's not going to leave much space for service. So rather than stacking two on each side and dealing with that, I've decided to run